the old Boyanup bakery. It had a little old tuck shop next to it. It was the shop front to the left and the associated house were originally owned and operated by Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. There's a little plaque at the front of it. Just pause it there. Both of these buildings date back to the period around 1930. As we yonder down, we have a little quirky den which has some old wares and like a little second-hand shop. Boyanup being a railway heritage town, there's a lot of little train spotting for the kids in it. There's something here that just sort of took my eye. Psychiatric help for 5 cents. Well, I don't know about that one. The doctor is out? Well, can't even see. I wonder where the doctor is. Post office. I noticed two signs on the corner. You just take a little photo there with the corner there. South West Highway. There was 2 of our little plaques that had said, one about a Anzac Memorial and one about the post office. I didn't worry about taking a photo of the Anzac Memorial sign. Thought I'd leave that up to you to have a look at when you come to Boyanup. But I did a little bit of the post office sign. The first couple of words said on it a link to the world. It was just interesting just to think that back all those years ago you could still communicate with our soldiers, whether they got them, whether they didn't. And over here we have the station, the old station master's house, which is now a private residence. All the little
Here we are at the Fettlers Park in Boyanup. What is a fettler, you may ask? Well, a fettler is an old term for someone who used to work on the railways using old hammers and special picks to lay all the track. It was hard work back in the days. As we continue to walk around, we have a park bench, a water fountain, and also barbecue facilities as well. It's a nice lovely little spot to stop and have a picnic or maybe even morning tea. Adjacent to the Fettlers Park, we have this old timber frame structure which would have been the Boyanup Railway Museum. And just near there we have the Boyanup Railway Museum, which opens once a month. Unfortunately, on today's visit it was closed. So we'll just go for a walk around and see what we can video from the outside. Here we are at the front area of it. It is open on the 4th Sunday of each month from 10 AM to 2 PM. And it is also the home of the Leshonaut Lady, which is one of a couple of surviving G-class steam locomotives that has been fully restored to running condition. As we continue to walk down the back, we have a ZJ brake van, which is one of the few surviving brake vans from the days of WAGR, which was West Australian Government Railways. A sample of an old crane. We also have a locomotive that was used in the South Australian Railways, which was actually used over here in Western Australia on their timber mills. I believe that the plan is to have her also restored. Another example of a brake van and other carriages that are under wraps to protect them from the weather. And here is a back view of the museum. Also ruins of what would have been possibly an old railway bridge. Here we are in the entrance to Boyanup. From the Donnybrook end we have the Lions Park. This area happens to have a toilet stop, and there is also a signpost here on Waggle Dreaming, talking about once again to the Wave Rock, to Melkala Cave in Nangrini country. I probably got my pronunciation wrong, but it goes to show the different areas of the different people. It's a nice lovely little spot with picnic tables and also barbecue facilities available as well, and nice views of the river. Just adjacent to the Lions Park area we have the Cable Sands Community Foreshore Restore. So we'll just zoom in on it. Feel free to pause if you want to have a read. And we'll just have a little look around what is known as the Preston River. Here's something interesting. The memory of Alex Waziru. If my pronunciation is wrong, I apologise. Built and maintained the bridges across the state from 1979 to 2021. Which I think is rather interesting. I've also got a plaque here that talks about the Preston River Bridge. Here's some information about what the frog is for. I'm talking about train trouble, building the biggest challenge. and a nice little view of the river. I'm not sure if you were to continue taking a walk down here, how much else you'll discover or what else there is, but I'll leave that for you to discover. Please remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified on our next video, wherever that may be. Just adjacent to the Vettlers Park, we have the Boyanup Bar and Tavern, which would be a lovely place for functions. And you also got this really nice playground area for kids. A nice sitting area as well. We'll just go for a walk by and have a look just at the front of the tavern. And we also have a plaque here talking up about the bull and the bush up from the ashes. Feel free to pause it if you want to have a little bit of a read.